Hello, everyone. This is your Money and Life show. Your life and your money. Your life is your life and it's your money. How you manage it, how you make it, how you distribute it, how you save it is all up to you. It's your business. It's no one else's business. So, I titled the show Your Money, Your Life. Because, look, let's face it, life is about numbers. Everything about our lives is about numbers or boils down to numbers. Your age is a number. The day you were born was a number. Your birth certificate was a number. You go to shop, you pay is a number. They pay you your salary, your wages, your business, your whatever is a number. Everything's a number. How much you buy, how much you sell is a number. Your kids' college, which class they are, what grade they are. They go to school, they don't go to school, it boils down to number. So it's all about number. The numbers of days in a year is a number. So life is a number, or it boils down to number. And we must know how to count that number. We must know how to manage that number or those numbers. We must know how to calculate those numbers so that we can know how to use the numbers. Christmas is over, and by now a lot of us are broke, but this year or last year will be exceptional because a lot of people didn't have to travel, a lot of people didn't have to go to the pubs or go to a big party or make a big celebration or whatever, or buy big gifts or whatever, but still a lot of us, or many among us, are going to be broke, and therefore it comes down to the question, have you in the year 2021, have you decided to put your financial life and your financial birth, in order? Have you planned, or what are your plans to make sure that your financial health is all right? Your financial health has gotten the vaccination that it needed or that it needs in order to stay healthy so that your life can be healthy. Because, a lot of people say money doesn't matter. I wonder which planet they're living on, but I tell you, money matters. Money matters. We all need it and we all use it every day because life is a number and we cannot ignore that life is a number. To buy a car, you must pay for it. If you have a credit card, you must pay for it. If you whatever, to put a roof over your head, to pay for your rent and to pay your mortgage, to pay tuition fees or college fees, to buy clothes, to go on vacation, to eat food or go to the grocery store, to gas up your car with gasoline, all comes down to number. So money matters. And that is why it's so important to talk about money, because it matters. It does matter. Is money working for you, or you are working for your money? Are you working for money, or money is working for you? Because there's a big difference. If money is working for you, when money works for you, you don't labor. You let the parents of that money, the children, the grandchildren, the great grandchildren of that money, they work for you. The 50, the 10, the 20, and 100 generations of that money will keep serving you and keep working for you. And you will never go broke again in your life if money works for you. But if you work for money, you will get broke. You will be broke every single day of your life. So, therefore, I am here to show you, I am here to help you make money to work for you. Because money has to work for you. Money has to serve you because that is its purpose. The purpose of money is to serve us, is to serve you, and not you serving money. And that is why you use it to pay for something. You use it to buy something because it's serving you and not you serving money. You know? So therefore, let me go back again to my first episode that I recorded, and I talked about how you can get out of debt, how you can be debt free. Because the first freedom, the first step you can take to make money serve you or work for you is for you to be debt free. You know, because it ain't fun being in debt. You are in prison, and therefore it's time to get out of that prison to be liberated. You know, so that you can become financially independent. And there's so many ways, you know, to be financially independent, financially liberated. You must make a decision that you want to be, because it comes down to a decision. You must make a decision that you want to be debt free and you want to lead a different type of life now onwards. One thing I never quite understood is, why do people live beyond their means? Why do people live above their income? You know, I never quite understood that. You know, you see somebody earning, say, 50K or 60K a year, but yet they're living a life of 150K or 200K a year. I don't quite understand that. You know, yeah, I mean, one has to understand and one has to identify why he or she is living that way, because you end up living in debt and you keep paying. And as long as you live in debt, you live under stress, you live under burden, you live carrying heavy weight on your shoulders. And there's so much, or there's so long, or there's so far you can go, you know. So the first step is to really sit down and say, I need to change the way I live. You know, I want to live within my means, within my income. You know, until you do that, I can guarantee you happiness, joy, satisfaction will elude you. They will evaporate from you. And you don't want that. So the question is, why are you living beyond your incomes? Why are you living above your means? Is it because of peer pressure? Is it because you are just lying to yourself that you have the means to live that kind of life? Or you just living a double life? You know, or what is it? Or do you want to impress somebody, or just feel, yeah, you just want to do it, you know, or what it is? But whatever it is it giving you satisfaction? Is it giving you happiness? Is it giving you peace? Is it giving you fulfillment? What is it giving you? That living within your means and living within your income cannot give you. And most importantly, when you begin to live within your means and within your income, what will you lose, or what do you think you will losing by doing that? What do you think you will losing by simply live within your means or within your income? You know, and what will you lose if you take the necessary steps to create wealth for yourself and for your next generation, what would you lose if you decide to save? What would you lose if you decide to start a business? What will you lose if today you become wealthy or you become rich or wealthy? What will you lose if you just say, okay, I'll save this amount, whether it's 10% every month or whatever, than me lavishing my income or me wasting my income or me living in debt? What will you lose? And what do you gain by living in debt? What do you gain by living such a lifestyle that puts you under pressure, puts you under pain, under frustration, under agony, and in most cases under shame? What do you gain? I read a book that says the borrower is a slave to the lender. The borrower is a slave to the lender. So, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a master or do you want to be a slave? The choice is yours. But I'm here to help you become a master. I'm here to help you become a lender than a borrower, because I also read a book that says we've been made to be lenders and not borrowers. We are the first and not the last. We are winners and not losers, because winning is your birthright. Gaining is your birthright. Living a life of happiness, joy, fulfillment, and contentment, it's your birthright. So why wasting and why giving it away? Why selling your birthright? It's not worth it. But the good news is you can start today. It is never too late for anything in life. Anything. Nothing is too late. You can start today. Start getting out of debt. You can start today. Start saving. You can start today that business. You can start today being master. You can start today. It all begins, or it all starts with a simple thing, a simple decision, and say, I am going to change this. And that decision requires commitment, because it's a commitment. You can't, anybody can say, I want to get out of debt, or I want to live a different kind of lifestyle. But without commitment, I can tell you, you ain't going to go very far. It will soon wither. You soon wither along the way. You become a laughing stock, and you don't want that. So commitment to get out of debt, commitment to save, commitment to become financially independent, commitment to become financially healthy, commitment to be a master than a slave is all it takes. But I also understand that one source of income can be very hard for one to be financially independent. If you are a salary earner that has an income, a monthly income of, or let me say a yearly income of, say, 50, 60 grand or 70,000, it can be very stressful to become financially independent. Except if you're in the 6 figures or 7 figures salary bracket, then you can be financially independent. However, the good news is that there are so many passive income stream anyone could start from home, and all you need to do is set them up, and they will keep supplying you, they will keep providing you income that you need for your everyday living, for everyday essentials and stuff like that. So you don't have to depend on one source of income, while you could set up so many different sources of income, by doing different things. All you need to do is that initial investment of time or energy or commitment to set it up, then you keep having recurring income every month, plus your job or your salary and things and stuff like that. If you are interested to become financially independent, I have a program I can give to you free of charge, but you must be committed to make it work. And I guarantee you'll become financially independent in no time. I will show you first how to get out of debt, second of all, how to save and how to invest your money. And in addition to that, I will also show you so many passive income streams you could start with zero investment. The only zero financial investment. The only investment that will be required or needed on your part is your commitment and your commitment, your dedication to see it work. And with that, you will become financially independent in no time. And if you want to take it a little bit further, I can also show you businesses you can run and businesses you could start that will help you to begin to create wealth for yourself and for your family and for your future generations. Making money is easy, but keeping money is difficult. Keeping money requires commitment, requires dedication, requires discipline, requires focus. In the absence of any of these or all of these, I can guarantee you from experience, not just only my own experience, but experience of people I've spoken to, I'm working with, I've worked with, it is difficult to keep money. It requires special set of skills. It requires certain amount of sacrifice. However, it is not impossible and it's not a mysterious art. You don't need a PhD. It's not a rocket science. It's not a rocket science. Saving money is easy once you cultivate the attitude. If you cultivate the discipline, it's very easy. And once you cultivate that attitude of savings, it becomes a lifestyle. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It's not a rocket science, So sometimes some people ask themselves these questions. Can I really be rich? Yes, you can. Can I really be out of debt? Yes, you can. Can I really do all the things I want to do in my life that needs money to be done? Can I really travel to all these places people talk about? Can I go on this vacation everybody's talking about? Can I afford this? Can I be able to send my kids to that college, to that university? Can I go on that vacation? Can I buy that car? Can I buy that house? Yes, you can, if only you want to, and if you can make the decision today. I have the tools to help you realize all of those objectives, So if you're really ready, I have programs that you can adopt today and you can follow that can help you realize all of those objectives, all of those desires, all of those things that you want, and make you financially independent. No plan succeeds without a good financial planning. You need a good financial planning if any of your plans are to succeed, because you need money to do anything on earth. So therefore, every plan is linked to a good financial planning. Therefore, it becomes very essential for people to understand and know how to have a good financial plan in place so that they can achieve whatever they set out to achieve. So let's face it, you can't be in debt and want to go to college. How are you going to pay for it? You first of all have to pay off your debt. You can't be in debt and want to buy a house. How are you going to get a mortgage? It's not possible. You can't be in debt and want to start a business. How are you going to get it? How are you going to start it? So, and you can't be in debt. You want to buy a car, how are you going to buy it? You can't be in debt and you want to eat food. How are you going to eat our food? So you can't be in debt. Also, a lot of people don't really know the good combination of financial instrument that they need. I mean, people don't know a good combination of a good, for example, a good mortgage that they want or that they need for their houses. People don't really know how to refinance their mortgages. People don't really know the good financial combination that will serve them well when it comes to having a credit card. People don't really know the good combination of financial asset that can give them or give their children something that they can start up with in life. And all this requires a good and a very effective financial planner to help them make sense of the best option that they have available and how to take advantage of those options rather than and not costing them much, because you go to some financial planners, they will, I mean, folks, I tell you, I mean, you pay thousands and you end up not even receiving the right information that you need, So you need a good and a proper financial planner who can help you, give you the right information you need, give you so that you can make an informed decision and you will make a conscious choice and know exactly what you're doing. And so many startups and so many people don't even know the right capital structure to help them take advantage of their capabilities, or take advantage of their strengths, and capitalize on that to build competitive advantage for themselves or for the organizations. And therefore, I am here to give you tips, to give you things, to give you information, and to help you become financially independent. Because becoming financially independent, there are things you need to do. There's certain structure, there's certain program and processes and things you need to put in place if you're to achieve financial independence. The information I'm giving you here would cost you thousands, if you're to get it from a financial planner, but I'm giving it here for free. It's for free. I'm just trying to help folks, become financially independent. Now, let me take it a step backwards. For example, if you want to buy a car and you say you want to pay in 3 years, do you know the right financial combination that would help you to get that car? Why would you want to finance a car? Why would you want to buy a car and finance it over 5 years if you can pay for it outright cash? And if you cannot pay for it outright cash, could you go for a second-hand car that could serve at least the same purpose as to a new car? Well, why do you need a new car in the first place? When you could get a fairly second-hand good car that will cost you less and can help you also save your money. And that money saved can be employed somewhere. You could use it for investment. You could use it to do some other stuff. So the same goes for your shopping. The same goes for your mortgage. The same goes for your leisures or traveling or vacation and all that stuff. You have to find the optimal solution, your optimal financial solution to your financial planning. You don't have to be a financial wizard. You don't have to be a number savvy. You don't have to be an accountant to be a financial planner or to know about financial planning. We all do financial planning every day. We all go to grocery stores. We all are working, receiving salary or doing business and having income every month. We are paying mortgage or rent every month. We are buying clothes or shoes or whatever. We are eat every day, and we are doing financial planning every day. So, but why are some successful and others not? I think it has to do with the level of commitment, the level of detail, the level of attention we pay to our financial planning. That is why some of us are not successful in our financial planning. For you to have a good financial planning, it's very important for you to have things in black and white, or if you're very good with Excel, you can put in Excel, which is much easier and better and faster, and you can also save it saving on your laptop or on your phone, And in addition to that, the nice thing about Excel is that you have the possibility, to add formulas, and you can just add formula in one cell and it calculates everything for you. You don't need to carry a calculator, or you don't need to bring a calculator every time you want to know something. So it makes life easier and fun. I have my templates. If you need any template, I can send mine to you. It's free of charge. You don't have to pay me anything. It's free. But before you have a financial planning, you must know your status. First of all, what I do personally, or what I used to do, and I still do it to these days, and also what I teach, or when I show people, and when I have my webinars and seminars, what I show people is first to not depend, because a lot of people start with forecasting. They want to forecast their revenue. You don't forecast your revenue. You have to start with your actual revenue. Start with your actual revenue, the revenue that you know. Don't start with the revenue, or don't add revenue that you think, I'm going to get that revenue. No, start with what you know, and this is budgeting process. So, and the next thing you do is, once you have the first line as your revenue line, this is how much I have, coming in every month. Underneath, you list. What I do is I list all my creditors. I list them there, And the reason I do that, I list them before I list all my monthly expenses, in terms of my rent, my shopping, my vacation, my leisure, my whatever, So, and the reason I do that is because I want to first of all settle my debt, and whatever is remaining, I will be able to see how I can maneuver my essentials, or for example, any leisure or any eat out, how I can reduce those, or how I can not save for my vacation for this month and postpone my vacation savings till next month, or 2 months down the line, until I've paid up certain debt and things like that. So, and once I list all my expenses, my monthly expenses, next as a third session now, and once I calculate, I deduct all that, and I'll see what is remaining. I have my total line, I deduct all that from my income, my monthly income. I see what is remaining, or I'll see how much I am under. And then I begin to look, okay, are there any income that might come in somehow in the next couple of months, maybe a tax return or whatever, or do I need to, or if I sell something, an asset that I don't use, how much I'm likely to receive or get from there, and where I can plug it in, or do I need to go into my savings to get off certain things out of my savings so I can clear up certain debt, So, but if you do it this way, it's much easier and much better. It gives you a better picture as to where you are and how to best address things to clear up your debt and have a good financial footing as you go forward. Because once you do that, you begin to have a clear picture as when you can pay off your debt, and you begin to know how much you can save for emergency, for retirement, for pension, for insurance, for your mortgage, for your car, for your investment, for your company, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on, But if you start with your monthly, after your income, and you start immediately with your monthly expenses, what it tells me is that you're really getting all your debts. You're putting your creditors, who are very important, you're putting them below. So therefore, you're making your credit that you're paying your creditors with the residue of whatever is left after your monthly expense, after whatever is left of your income. That's what you use, or that's where you can scrap up something, to pay your creditors. Doing it that way now gives you, or makes you vulnerable to begin to procrastinate paying off your debt. And the debt you don't pay off on time, it increases, because time value of money adds to how much you have to pay in terms of interest rate, because $1 or €1 or £1 that you have today is not the same value tomorrow or a month's time or a year's time. And your creditors, they know that, and they will keep increasing your debt. And before you know it, you've overwhelmed and you won't be able to pay those debts, So, but if you do it the way I just structured it, that your your income first, your creditors second, and then your monthly expenses third, and the last section is your savings. That is the first session of your financial planning. If you do it that way, I guarantee you that in no time, you pay off your debt, you'll be the happiest man on earth, you have the best investment, you have the best savings, and you're on your way to become financially independent. If this has been of any help to you and you think it will benefit anyone in your network or circle of friends or family or whatever, please share, because it's by sharing we help one another do better, become better, and have better. And until next time, remain blessed. Whatever you are up to, make it a productive one. Bye-bye.